Hello everyone. Oh my goodness. So here's what I've been thinking about and what I feel so called to share. I don't know if you guys saw, but I had a silly engagement question that went totally crazy in the group this last week. The question was, would you rather, okay, are you ready for this? Would you rather make 7 figures with a crappy marriage or make a modest 6 figures with the marriage of your dreams? And then I altered it a little bit. I changed it to a modest 5 figures because I really wanted to speak to women who are already in this 6-figure spot and or higher. And I wanted to make you choose. I wanted to get you to face a little bit of a almost a moral dilemma, right? To go, what do I really want? And then my favorite thing, and if you saw this message and you're watching now, my favorite thing was the women who said, screw that, I want both. I'm gonna have the 7 figures and the amazing marriage. And those of you who said that, we reached out to you. My team and I reached out to you because this is the mentality, right? Is you can have both, and that's why I'm here speaking to these women today. You can have both. Okay, so the kind of women I'm talking to, you have already built a strong, solid business. You've already hired business coaches. You've already worked through the kinks in the strategy. Your business is now a flowing, moving machine that you input and receive output from it. You have teams, you have systems in place, and you definitely want your next income earning potential, but things are flowing and moving there. And often there's this question of like, what would unlock that next level of potential for impact? Like, I know that I have impacted a lot of people in my work and I've hit these levels, but I still feel like there's something more calling for me. What is that? Right? Or maybe you're in this situation and you find, I've spent so much time in the strategies and really getting those honed that I've actually let go of that dreaming state, that space inside of me where I could even, unlock some of those dreams and that potential and that feeling or being or value state of possibility within myself. I've sort of let that go. I know there's something deeper and haven't really been allowing myself to access it. Or maybe you're in this place as a business owner and you're thinking to yourself, I have done amazing things in my business. And my husband and I, we have worked together side by side. We've grown through a ton of stuff, but I know there is a next level of intimacy for us. That third category, you are the one that I am speaking to specifically. All the other things, yes, they come, but you want that deeper level of connection, whether it's with your husband in your marriage, or it's just wanting deeper intimacy in your life in general. Maybe in your growth journey, you had to let your husband go along the journey, and now what of intimacy? Now what? How do you make sense of that? And how do you access these parts inside of you? There's something deeper, right? So I want to speak specifically to you. Why do I speak to these women? Because you're the ones who are having this gigantic ripple effect on all the people that you influence. When you make a change, you impact so many other people. Do you feel that? Do you know that? If you're watching, I'd love for you to say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. These are the women that I'm speaking to. And I just feel this affinity for you because there is a next level, and you and I are the creators of the new world. You and I are the creators of this new way of approaching life, of approaching society. And really, we're the innovators, right? We're the creators. We're the ones that say, I don't want to do it the way my parents did it. I don't want to do it the way that society said I have to do it. I'm doing it this way, and we're making it happen. And we're changing the way that people view things. And And when we are this kind of powerful leader, there are a few keys here to help you unlock that next level, that next calling or longing. I know there's something deeper. That's what you're saying. I know there's something deeper, but I'm not really sure where to go to unlock that next level for myself. Okay, so is this resonating? I would love, put in the comments if you're calling for something deeper. I would love to hear from you. I definitely know this place is feeling. I should have introduced myself earlier. I'm Melissa Keenan, CEO and owner at Coaching with Melissa Keenan, and I help women and couples to create the intimacy of their dreams. And what I want to give you today are 3 keys to unlock this success. And at the end, I'm going to give you a free access to a free tool that's going to like blow this out of the water for you, give you personalized results. And I'm also going to offer card pulls. I brought my favorite deck, card pulls to specifically identify what is that next piece for you to step into your next level when it comes to intimacy, when it comes to impact, that next deeper level for you. Okay, so 3 keys are what I'm going to offer you today. 3 keys to unlock that next layer of depth in your life so that you can be in your fullness. Okay? All right, the first one is intimacy itself. So if you've made it this far and you're watching, you're like, I'm not totally sure what she's talking about. I'm here to let you know that if you pursue money only and you don't give the due, what do I want to say? You don't take the opportunity to really embody intimacy and create that depth and richness in your relationships, in your life, none of it is going to matter, and it's not going to last. It's not going to matter to you, and it's not going to last. Ultimately, things will come crashing down because what really matters is our connection. And what I want to start out the door with this key of intimacy is it's about connecting here within yourself. So maybe you're watching this and you're saying, okay, Melissa, you said you're talking to these top 1% earners. I've already done a ton of inner work. What new thing could you possibly be sharing with me? Well, here's the thing. Have you approached it from the lens of intimacy? Intimacy. And then when you take that time to look deeper within, then can you turn around and create that with another, seeing deeply into your spouse, seeing deeply into your clients, the essence of who they really are, because you know the essence of who you really are. Okay, is that resonating? Are you guys getting this? That's number 1, intimacy. That's our first pillar, our first key to unlocking your next level. Okay, number 2, and this is big, is sensuality. As a woman, we are bombarded constantly with messages about our bodies, and particularly for business women, we get so busy. We're not taking care of our bodies. We're not really paying attention. And then what happens? 5-10 years down the road, our body breaks down. And what did I say? We lose everything, right? Sensuality is your opportunity to really embody these divine pieces that you've been given. To know your pleasure, to know your senses, to listen and be connected in your body. When we don't bring our body along for the ride, like the sacred companion that it is, it will fail us. So it's unlocking all the yucky beliefs. Yes, we start there, unlocking all the crappy things that we've said about our body and all that stuff. Yes, we start there, but then it's about going deeper. It's like creating a sacred connection with your DNA, my friends, this is what's possible. Okay, this is your next level, sensuality. This is the key. Our bodies are the least used access point to our freedom. Okay, so it's sinking in that. Is this resonating? Hey guys, again, if you're watching, let me know that you're watching. If you're watching this on replay, hashtag replay. I would love to hear where you're watching from. Love to hear if this is resonating for you. Your next level. This is what we're talking about. You breaking into your next level. That depth that's calling to you of both impact and intimacy. Okay. The third key, which it makes me extremely unpopular in this group, is femininity. It is you accessing your divine feminine. Okay, now if you're listening to this and you're my person and I've held you for this long, you already know this, and I don't need to go through all the like crazy rigmarole that I have to go through in this group. If you guys haven't seen already, some of my posts are like a Jerry Springer show. It's very entertaining. If you have some downtime, go search my name. I also have amazing content in here, but it's kind of hilarious, you know, how triggered people get about femininity, your feminine energy. Okay, this is the biggest piece. What does our feminine allow for us? Okay, you're probably watching this and thinking, I already know about masculine, feminine. I've already done some work around that. Like, what is the new piece that you're offering here? Okay, but what I want to ask you is, have you anchored into it? Have you actually anchored into it? Or do you still find yourself struggling, feeling disjointed? It's like, I've got a million hats on. I'm wearing my business hat now, and I have to be like leader and in charge and in control. And I don't know how to flow in and out of this beautiful space that's within me. I've accessed it. I know it. It's in there, but I don't know how to be in it or have it penetrate every aspect of my life. That's what I'm talking about. The kind of work that I do is a high level container for this kind of high level woman. You've already done a ton of work, but it's time to access and anchor into your intimacy, your sensuality, and your femininity. And if this is calling to you, resonating with you, speaking to you, I want to invite you. Certainly reach out to me. You can always send me a DM, but I want to invite you to, I have this beautiful quiz, and it will help you to see exactly where you're at and what next steps are needed. So it's very personalized, right? I'm just here yakking away, but you have your own story, you have your own journey, you have your own marriage stuff, whatever has come up in your life, you have your own journey with your business, and so this quiz is much more personalized. If you want the quiz at any time watching this, type me in the comments. If you say me, I'm gonna know you want the quiz, and we'll make sure someone on the team will get that out to you. Okay. So this is the kind of thing that I'm talking about. And if you really want to access your next level, you cannot do it without these pieces. And my guess is that, again, if you're watching this and you've stayed with me for this long, you already know some of these pieces, but you haven't known exactly how to access it, how to unlock it. Reach out to me. Let's talk about it. Take this quiz. It's a great first step to figuring out, where do I get started with this, right?